Well, we're here today at Swiftsure Marine in Seattle on Lake Union looking at a Pearson 36-2. This boat has quite a few upgrades on it, and one of the things that we're very interested in is coastal cruising in the Puget Sound area. The cockpit's a pretty nice size. Need to even get a cover back here for the Puget Sound. Rain, mist, rain and mist. The previous owner recently upgraded a lot of the electronics. However, you'll notice not the radar. Another upgrade will be electrical, as you'll see in a minute, and these I believe are 60-watt solar panels. So the technology has improved there, and it's certainly an upgrade to be done as well. One of the things that I don't really like is the bimini is awfully short, and you almost have to double over to get in there. I'm 6'6", and that's a problem, but as you can see, there is quite a bit of difference here, so I could raise that and take care of that issue. And here we go, trying to get into this very small bimini coverage. I don't even know how the hell to do this. I'm in. Woohoo! Here we go. Into the boat. Starting on the starboard side, a very nice galley, 2-burner stove, deep double sink. Get into the refrigerator. Not sure about the freezer. And then behind that is a quarter berth. Now, not the previous owner, but the previous owner significantly upgraded this, and I'm not convinced it's the right thing to do for this boat and how I want to use it. So they installed a water maker. I don't know how old it is, but I know it's old, and probably pull that out. But you see, the problem is that used to all be quarter berth, and now it's storage. There's a generator back there. It's just a lot of stuff, and I think for the coastal cruising in Puget Sound that I want to be able to do, you can get a portable water maker, portable generator, and get rid of all of that and bring this back into actually a pretty decent boat. Now, going over to the port side, it's a really nice nav table. I like it. It's got this swing out chair. That's really cool. But one of the things that I noticed is somebody put in this shelf and put in that inverter. So here's the problem. Again, remember, I'm 6'6", and I cannot turn and sit in here. My knees are just banging the crap out of that shelf. So for me, that shelf has to go. Probably with upgrading the electronics, different technologies, and that wouldn't be too big of an issue. Coming back here, remember this is a 1985 Pearson 36-2 with quite a bit of older stuff. And one of the projects that I'm looking forward to is just redoing the electronics, updating this. But nice SSB in here, UHF radios, sort of everything you need. The chart table, you know, perfect. I don't know if I would be sitting here working. Maybe if I only use my laptop, but I also want to use my big monitor. So I got to figure out where that goes and where I hide it and store it. Okay, so now we are still on the porch side, but we're going back and we have, woohoo, a head. It's a wet head. And notice that the shower handle comes out of here, which is no big deal. Now, what is the big deal is, again, I'm 6'6". So this is not how I'd be taking a shower. We're going in the realm of TMI, but more than likely, you'd be sitting down taking a shower. But in here, you know, decent storage, like the grab rail, a lot of ventilation. Now this is a decent sized head. Now one of the other nice things is this toilet, you know, you're sitting right here, so it's not like some of these I've been in where you can hardly even sit down. Okay, so now we're going forward, and we have both a sofa on one side. I'm not sure about its conversion capabilities, but certainly over here is quite a nice area. This table goes up and down, and at least a double. I mean, that's a pretty nice sleeping area. One of the things playing around with it last time I looked at the boat, which I don't know if it's something that's broken or whatever, but getting the table up and down is a bit of a pain. So as far as the table goes, pretty nice big table. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. It's a center post, and I think it needs grease or it's just old or whatever. Oh, this is just. Oh, all right. That's how you take the table off. Oh, all right. So at its highest, my legs fit under here. Okay. Yeah, it moves around a little bit, but relatively stable. I noticed that there's nothing on the edges to keep plates and bowls and all that moving around, but again, who cares? I gotta tell you, those keel bolts look beautiful. No corrosion, no issues. Okay, under the port sofa, I wonder if there's a nautical term for that. Quite a bit of settee. So this is where the batteries are. These are older, I don't know the exact age, AGMs, and they'll need to be replaced. Maybe not today or tomorrow, but that's certainly an upgrade that needs to be done. So here we have the bed all put together. Quite a nice big space. Actually, surprising amount of space in a 36-foot sailboat. One of the things to notice is all of the fabric looks like it is in excellent condition. A couple of boats we've been on, that's not been the case. Okay, so moving forward into the V berth. For me, at 6'6", this is a pretty small V berth. You would think you would have your head aft, but really I think my head would be up there because my legs will be hanging off the end. So this is an issue. It's either that or I sleep in the living room, or I sleep in the quarter berth, or whatever. Don't quite know. But regardless, it's a nice V berth, nice cushions. Got a little TV in here. Lots, 3 different ports for some airflow. If I could get the lock done, decent amount of shelving. Back on this side, Rarg. Getting into the, nice little closet, but we're on a boat, so you don't get a lot of closet. And again, 6'6", if I haven't told you that already 14 times. My shirts go down to there. So, gonna take out that shelf. Anyways, nice V-berth. So we're still in the V-berth, but there's a depth sounder. So they've numbered each of these. What do we have in there, Brad?
7,218.8 hours. This is a compressor.
So under door 2,
It's just an empty bay.
storage. Oh, that's 1A, I guess. Two.
Another empty bay.
Oh, lots of storage.
Another empty bay.
Now that one says forward tank and aft tank on door number 4. Yes, indeed. Water filters. Is that a hot water tank, maybe? Torrid. Can't quite tell.
Looks like a hot water tank.
Huh?
Looks like a little hot water tank.
Huh. A little hot water tank. All right, so now we're going to start looking at the motor. It's old. Probably 20-25 grand to replace. So that's one of the biggest considerations when looking at a boat of this age. Here's another view. And take a look at these gauges. I can't read them. Maybe get down on my hands and knees every day and see what the hell's going on, but if anything's actually going on, I couldn't tell you. 2,331 hours. No, 4,931 hours. That's a lot of hours.
27 horsepower.
But one thing I will say is a lot of easy access. 3HMF is the model, which is nice. You can get into everything you need to get in. Sort of fun on a boat to pull open all the doors. But here's the shaft coming down. Huh, just storage. Nice. Lots of pans, storage. I didn't look in this one yet. Garbage, cleaning, silverware, whatever. Dishes up here. So we're in the quarter berth again. Shelving. No hang-up space. No dry locker. Oh, hold it. There is a dry locker. I lied. This is the dry locker. But it shelves. Well, things to figure out. Looks like additional electronics have been put in here. Oh, old map. So now we're in the quarter berth, and as you can see, it's a single. And originally it was a double. So all of that space that Brad's now looking at there. Trying to figure out. The other thing is there's probably no longer a cushion for that other part. All right, remove that bottom stair. And this falls under the category of what the hell is all going on here? So we're deciding that these are tanks. Fuel certainly, probably water. Some exhaust lines, maybe a GPS. All right, so now we have the engine on. I don't know how well on the GoPro you're going to hear this. It's not quiet, but it's an old engine in a boat, so what are you going to do? Well, we spent a lot of time inside the boat. Now we're going to start looking at things on the outside of the boat. The boat does come with a full set of sails. We don't have the complete inventory yet. The rigging was replaced in 2016, so that's quite a bonus. Got a windlass here. And there's a funny thing that I haven't seen before. This here comes back and attaches to the windlass, and you could then have an additional little storm sail or something on. Looking down into the chain locker, don't know how many feet there are, but that's a chain locker.